For young adults aged 18 to 29, anxiety is more than a feeling. It has become a defining experience of the modern era. Statistics show a steady, alarming climb. Over the last decade, diagnoses have risen sharply, reflecting a deep, collective challenge. We must frame this not as a personal failure, but as a systemic response to a world that feels increasingly unpredictable. We live in an age of constant connectivity. Our phones act as windows into the lives of others, but often these windows are filtered. We see curated successes, perfect vacations, and filtered moments. It is easy to mistake these snapshots for the entirety of someone's reality. The problem arises when we compare our raw, behind the scenes lives to everyone else's highlight reels. This comparison trap feeds the fear of missing out, or FOMO. We feel we are falling behind, even when the comparison is inherently unfair. Constant digital comparison silently erodes our peace of mind. Many young adults enter the workforce carrying the heavy weight of student loan debt. This financial burden is not just a line item in a budget, it is a constant stressor that limits choices and delays life milestones. Simultaneously, the cost of housing has skyrocketed, while wages have remained relatively flat. For many, the dream of homeownership feels increasingly like an unreachable mirage. This combination of debt, high housing costs, and job market volatility creates a chronic state of economic anxiety. The worry isn't just about today, it's a persistent, nagging fear that long-term stability may never be fully within reach. Today's young adults are constantly plugged into a 24/7 cycle of global information. This unrelenting stream of data often carries news of climate change and societal instability. Constant exposure to global crises in real time can be overwhelming. Each notification acts as a reminder of challenges that feel beyond our control. This constant flow frequently leads to a deep sense of powerlessness. When crises feel universal and unending, it's natural to feel as though individual actions carry little weight. This state of mind, often termed eco-anxiety, creates a persistent existential dread regarding the health of our planet and the future of societal stability. In recent decades, we have seen a profound cultural shift. While reports of anxiety are rising, this doesn't tell the whole story. The stigma that once forced people to suffer in silence is beginning to fade. We must distinguish between an actual increase in distress and a rise in reporting. Today, people feel more empowered to name their experience. The barrier to seeking help is finally being dismantled. Increased awareness acts as a bridge. By talking openly about our struggles, we normalize the human experience. It transforms anxiety from a secret burden into a shared conversation, which is the first step toward collective resilience. Understanding the systemic causes of anxiety is our first step toward resilience. Let's look at how we can reclaim our inner balance. First, setting digital boundaries. By creating intentional time away from screens, we lower constant stimulation and regain focus. Second, prioritize community. Connecting with people in real space builds a support network that screens simply cannot replicate. Third, prioritize professional mental health resources. Seeking guidance is not a sign of weakness, but a powerful act of self-advocacy. Reclaiming your agency begins with these small, consistent choices. Balance is not a destination, but a practice. You have the power to shape your own calm.